It is day 2 of 12 Days of Canva, and I felt like this one needed a little bit of explanation. And so I'm going to unpack a few different things here. So, content calendars can be really useful for not only learning and development organizations, but if you're a consultant, you have your own business. If you have a sale, you work in the sales department. If you need to build any sort of calendar, Canvas Sheets is a great way to do that. So the sort of the use case that I took was a content calendar for a new course that you might be launching. And I always say that if you build it, it doesn't mean they're going to come, especially when it comes to learning and development and training courses. So we have to market our training courses even internally. And so often we just put them on our learning management systems, our LMSs, and hope that people will take them. And we forget to sell them and tell them why they should take them and really create this excitement around our courses. So there's a few things to unpack in today's goodie. The first thing is that you can use sheets for lots of different purposes, but you can basically contain all of this different information in a Canvas sheet. So if you haven't played around with sheets, definitely take a look at that. And then number 2, I'm going to show you how to use Magic Write, which is the AI feature built into Canva to do some of your writing for you. And I follow Brenda Sturr's kind of approach when it comes to captions for social media posts, which is the hook, the heart, and the help, or hook, help, and heart. I can't ever remember what order, but those 3. How do you hook people in your caption? How do you speak from the heart or experience or something that you've experienced? And then how can you help? And so I've sort of trained my Canva AI to do that. I've done that in ChatGPT as well. And so as I use Magic Write, it builds on those things I'm asking it to write in my brand voice. So lots to unpack in this one. The whole goal is for you to play around with sheets. I'm giving you a template that you can sort of start working in and potentially build out for yourself. So let's say that you create a calendar for your learning and development or your training department. Maybe what you want to do is get your newsletter organized, get your graphics organized. Maybe you're launching a course, maybe you're launching a new product. Maybe you are working with the sales department to launch a program they have. So lots of different uses for this, but I hope you find it useful. And there's lots of different applications for it. So get in there, play with it, enjoy it. Give me feedback. Let me know what you think. Have a great day. In today's Canva tip, I want to share with you actually the 12 Days of Canva, which this is tomorrow's. I'm going to share a course launch content calendar template that kind of gets you started working with sheets in Canva. So what I've been doing is basically laying out course launch content for a learning and development kind of example that maybe you are going to post in some different places. So I've got some drop downs in here. I've got the different types of content. I've got a fictitious publish date. I've got the status. I've got some links. And what I'm doing right now is writing some captions. So I'm actually using Magic Write to do this. So if I go to Actions and then I go to Magic Write, I can actually prompt it and say, write a short LMS banner announcement for the Canva course. And then it's going to write this. I can do more like this. I can do kind of a this but. Maybe there's some information that I want it to include. Like very often in my captions, I will include the 3 H's, which is hook, heart, and help, or hook, help, and heart. And I will can go ahead and just insert that. So I could potentially add a little bit more information there. But now I've got a good start on these captions. And I've got this content calendar that's building out for my launch.